you have two gorgeous kids. So along with your professional career, training, your keynote speaking, and support of all those charities. So just tell us, how do you fit it all in? Like, what support do you have?
Oh, look, this is one of those conversations we could have for days, isn't it? This is Taj and Grace. Everyone goes, oh, what a cute picture. No, it's not. That was the first time that they saw snow, and they were fighting, rumbling on the ground like little buggers, because they're very close in age. They're only about 16 months apart. So I said, oh, Mummy's going to take a photo. And they hopped up and posed for the photo. Okay, how do I put this? It really, really bothers me that we always talk about women juggling work and family, and no one ever asks men. And I know why we do it, because women bear the burden of the housework and the child rearing. I know why it's a conversation, and I know why it's an important conversation, because we need to share our strategies. But I'd like us to get to a stage in society where, for as often as we ask the women, we also ask the fathers. We don't have any family support in Sydney, so we juggled it 50-50. I'm fortunate to have a husband who is extremely hands-on, 50-50 with everything, probably a better parent than I am, to be honest with you, probably a more natural parent than I am. Whenever there's a gap, I mean, we'd do crazy stuff like he'd drive the kids into work when I finished a shift and he'd drop them at the side of the harbour bridge and I'd pick them up on the way back. Not by themselves, I hasten to add. Or under the bridge, or off the bridge sometimes. And then in the gaps, we'd get a babysitter. So it would probably end up being, I don't know, 3 half days a week. We'd end up getting the babysitter, but the rest of the time we'd do it ourselves. Working shift work, you just can't get the childcare places because you're starting, and in journalism it's all shift work. My husband's a cameraman, which is so unusual, cameraman and journalist getting together. So that's how we juggle it. We still do the same thing. We do pretty much everything ourselves, and we just get a babysitter to fill the gaps.
It is tough, isn't it? So.
Oh, look, it's exhausting.
But we manage, don't we?
Yeah, and do you know what? I don't want to judge any way than anyone else does it because, I don't know, I like being around them a lot. I would have felt very comfortable putting them in childcare full-time if there was a childcare centre that was open for the hours that we need it. But I really love, you know, being there as much as I possibly can. I guess that's why I love the writing as well, because I can do a lot of that from home, and hubby works freelance as well, so he's got a lot of time with them at home too.